Hello friends, I'm excited to show you a high-level war that we played a couple weeks ago of United versus K-Seoul. At the time United was number 2, K-Seoul number 3 in the world. I'm facing this tough base here that has a forbidden city. Since this is like about as high as a war you can get, yeah, I bring premium cards, and I also expect premium cards to be in the defensive strongholds. So in this base, I decide to go for a split attack and start with a forbidden city. Have all my cards and generals on that side, and then come in with my main army from the other side. So first I drop the transport to draw the forest defenders. I have to wait until the drop, so maybe I lost a couple seconds there. But then I have like elephant archers and Yumi cards, pretty solid ones. So they should take care of the forbidden city, and then I have my main troops on the side of the town center with one wall breaker. So now both the forbidden city is already down, and I can start with my main assault and focus on that. So I have a first decoy here to draw the mortar fire. Now I want my troops to go in. I think the wall break is a bit late, but makes their hole. And now the first problem is that the howitzers come out, so I'm a bit too late for the town center. And now I have to face the stronghold defenders. Quick victories here, but now there's a lot of. You see the elephant archers; they are really giving me a hard time with this splash damage too. And my army, on the other hand, my troops are pretty much, my cards are pretty much low in numbers already. I see that I have one sabotage left, and still have the castle to kill. So at this point I lost like a large part of my army already. And if the castle drops, then this battle is surely lost. So I have to risk everything and focus on the castle, which goes down. So now I think this battle is really close. I lost most of my howitzers. I have 3 left, and I don't have a lot of shooters, and there's still tanks coming from both sides. But I also have my transport still and my plane to clean the edges. So if I can get rid of all the defenders in the center, then I may be able to clean the rest of the base. However, as you see now, my transport is my fighter is gone, and there's still tanks coming out, and I just don't have enough firepower anymore. With the last Yumi card at the end there, which was from an event long time ago, I was still hoping to make something happen. After all, my transport still lives. I still have a minute, which is not a lot, but maybe I can clean the edges with the transport. However, now all my shooters and my whole army in the center is gone too, and there's nothing left. So I get a few more percentage, and that's done. Overall, I'm not sure how to improve this attack. Maybe be a little bit faster, but I don't think the time really killed me. Maybe the whole plan doesn't work to split the army like that. Although I think it looks pretty good in general. I just didn't get through. Maybe I have to use my decoys better. But I wasn't even standing in barbed wire for most of the time, so I'm not. Yeah, if you have any hints or advice on how to improve this attack, then I would love to hear about it. Yeah, I'm trying to get a few more percentages, which really doesn't help us too much. And that was that. High level base, of course, but still disappointing to use all these cards and only get 4 stars when really we need 5 stars in this war. So we're back for the second attack. As you can see, the war is really close. We're behind a little bit. It's again a base with a similar design, and this one was attacked before. We have 100%, so only 5-star counts. And by looking at the previous screenshots, I thought that there is no barbed wire in the cell where I want to drop. So I'll show you what I mean in a second. My plan here is again to do a split attack on the Forbidden City, but this time it's like so exposed that I don't think I need the cards there. So I want to drop all my army here. And first problem here is that I forget to drop my alliance shooters, which is gonna hurt me. So here I drop the entire army at this one spot and try to get to the town center pretty quickly. And now in this box, like where I'll run it to in a second, this is where I was thinking that there's no barbed wire, but there is one. Apparently this was missed in the intel before. And now I have my entire army standing on barbed wire, which is never what you want to happen. It takes forever to take down the town center, so I need to drop another sabotage here. And the stronghold defenders are going to be here pretty soon as well. So my plan for the Forbidden City was to have this mortar card and take it out from the distance, but they're just too slow. I mean, I lost a lot of time in my attack, so I think I could have done better with that. So now it's already so late that I must get the quick victory, which means I do get it at the end, but I had my entire army walk through crossfire of like all sides, so this was certainly a lost cause at that point. But if I don't get the quick victory, then yeah, it's also lost. So I think I had to risk it there, and the battle was lost before. Now I notice that my shooters would have been helpful. However, at that point, it's way too late. I think this attack was certainly not executed very well. It is tough again, a high level base with like good walls and like generally high traps and filled stronghold as well. But I certainly dropped the ball on the Forbidden City there. Just the whole entire attack takes too long. Also, I was really surprised that the very first drop of my transport did not take out that anti-tank gun. Yeah, well, it needs one more shot. So if this would have worked too, would not have been necessary to fight that many defenders. But overall, here I think this attack, it's pretty clear that I can improve. Just be a bit faster and just make sure that everything is actually dropped where you want it to. And then I don't have to make that deadly rally at the end. And I don't have to lose all my troops in the center there by focusing on the Forbidden City. Overall, I think the plan was fine, but also good job on the base designer for putting the barbed wire right in the center, right where I want to. Yeah, right where I wanted to rally. Now I'm just looking for another anti-air trap, so another sand batteries, which I didn't find. Yeah, so overall, 2 attacks where I spent a lot of cards and did not actually get any results for it. So a very disappointing war for me. Luckily though, it's good to have teammates. Luckily we were able to win this war with a 1-star advantage. So we got perfect star and they failed on 1 base. So we were able to like increase the margin between us and number 3 and like narrow the gap a little bit to Korean Army number 1. But nevertheless, I was not happy with my attacks and my performance. But yeah, again, good to have teammates, and it's a team sport after all. Thanks for watching.